Hello, everybody. Just wanted to get on and do a reading. Got Louie in the background here. For you guys that have followed me for a while, you know Louie and Lily. For those of you that don't, I'm a van lifer and I travel with my two little dogs. And I also am an intuitive tarot reader. I pulled the cards for myself, and when I get the feeling that I'm supposed to give the message out to somebody, then I just go with it. Somebody else needs this. But if you hear my dogs in the background or see them, they're just part of it. Hope you enjoy. So the first card says, make sure you don't start seeing yourself through the eyes of those who don't value you. You need to know your worth even when others don't. You are not what people think of you. You've had people in your past that have literally dragged your name through the mud. They've tried every way in the world to hurt you, and some of it's been family members, some of it's been close friends, people you thought were friends. And so you've now been in this period of isolation, this time of you've maybe even seen it as you're being held back or you don't know how to accelerate to the next step. And what you need to know is everything is a process and you're in the place that you're in right now for a reason. You've been going through the things that you've been going through for a reason. You had to see who was for you and who was against you. You had to learn the lesson that you can't just help anybody. You have to help those who already helped themselves. And you also had to learn self-love and self-respect and how to set boundaries and stick to them. And so you needed that time of rest. You needed that time of protection and space and peace. And that's where you've been right now, even though it hasn't felt like that at times and you're kind of worried about things. Ultimately, if you look back on this time a year from now, you'll see how much you were protected and why you went through the things that you've been through. And your life is going to be so much different in the next year. You're not even going to recognize this anymore very soon. Things are going to change, but it's because you're changing internally and you're raising your vibration, and so you're going to start vibrating with opportunities and things that were meant for you all along. Um, you had to go through so much, but you're literally breaking generational curses and you're healing your whole family's timelines. So just keep having faith in that and know that you're on the right track and nothing that these people say or do is going to stop you. And they know that ultimately too. Anything that they send at you is going to go back to them threefold. Even though you're just transmuting it to love and light and you're just forgiving and letting it go and you don't care. It's an energy thing and they're gonna, if they keep messing with you, they're gonna suffer the consequences. And they're learning that the hard way. So just let it be. Let spirit deal with them. You don't have anything to worry about. You're protected. The next one says, accept where you are at this moment in time. Only then can you begin to move forward. Be clear about your intentions. This makes it easier for us and the universe to help you. Doors will open unexpectedly. Be ready. Like I said, even though you may feel like you're being held back, even though you may feel like you're in limbo, you're not. Enjoy this moment. Enjoy this time. Start really showing gratitude for everything around you and what you do have. And that way more, you're going to start drawing more and more of that, and the blessings can really roll in. You got to start showing gratitude for what you already have and where you're at, because you are being protected, even though it's been crazy at times, and you may have wondered if you really are as protected as you think you are, but you are. You're still here. You're still fighting. You're still getting up and waking up every morning. You're still, you know, you haven't let it stop you yet. So that's a victory. You're victorious. You're a warrior and you're winning. Start believing it. This says, no matter how much you are being tested or pushed right now, stand your ground and push back. Believe in your own integrity and self-worth so much that no one can get in your way. Have the confidence to move forward. You can and will do this. The ones that have tried to make you look bad, they've only made themselves look bad. The ones that have tried to hurt you have only hurt themselves. So just keep loving yourself. Keep giving yourself the love that you've always wanted. Keep nurturing your inner child. Do the things that make you happy. Get out in nature. Go for walks. Enjoy fur babies if you've got fur babies to love on. Whatever it takes to bring you that inner peace and inner joy, do more of that. Follow your young. you're going to be blessed financially to where you can actually really do that, and you're going to help other people. And that's why you're going to be blessed. You're going to help the right people, and you're going to be a lamp post into others. And so just keep doing what you're doing. You're being led and you're being guided and you're being divinely protected. And so just keep going with that. Keep opening yourself more and more up to that. Keep following that inner guide. Keep listening to that little still small voice. And when you feel called to move, move, even if it doesn't make sense, even if it seems crazy, know that a way will be made and you will get there. I've done it so many times now, and it's been scary so many different times because I'm just little old me, little old Georgia girl out here doing this thing on my own and flying by the seat of my pants most of the time. But I'm living and I'm experiencing things that I never would have experienced if I would have stayed in that bubble, if I would have stayed in that little safe place of misery I was in. So this says, trust yourself more. Know that you are in the right place at the right time. I think I just read that. Yeah, you're in the right place at the right time, and opportunities are going to present themselves to you when the time is right. You just got to keep working on yourself and be ready. And this one says, you have found your soulmate, or they are just around the corner. Remember that when two souls are destined to be together, they always find their way back to each other. All those things that you've had to go through were worth it. You're going to meet somebody in your life. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It can be platonic, but they are going to be the yin to your yang. They're going to be able to complete your sentences. You're going to complete their sentences. They're going to be on the same path, the same track as you. They're going to have resources that you don't have. Not that they're going to have more money than you or anything like that, because you're going to come into your own resources. You're not going to have to ask anybody or beg anybody for anything. It's going to be provided. But this person is going to be such an asset to you because they're going to make you think of things you wouldn't have thought of in that way. You know, not that you are not smart. You are very, very smart. But they're going to like jog things out of you that you may not have come up with on your own. You know, you're gonna be able to feed off each other ideas, and it's gonna be like building blocks. This person's gonna be such an awesome blessing to you in your life, and you and theirs. But it's because you guys are vibrating at that level finally that you can actually come into each other's lives. Some of you it is gonna be a romantic relationship, and it's not gonna be like any other relationship you've ever known. For one thing, you're not gonna get that crazy, that crazy feeling that makes your stomach hurt and the butterflies they call it and all that crazy. It's not going to be like that at all. This is going to bring like calm and peace into your world. It's going to be like a warm fuzzy blanket. It's going to be cozy and comfy, and it's going to feel so good, and you're going to be so cherished and so loved, and you're going to love and cherish that person so much, and that's all they've ever wanted in their life is someone to share their life with. And they're going to have plenty of resources, and they're going to open you up to new things that you've never tried or done before, maybe vacations and places that you've never seen, and they're going to really believe in your vision and get behind you on things. And it, like I said, it's not that you're even going to need their resources, but they're going to give you so much self-confidence, and it's just that missing puzzle piece that you need, but you haven't been ready in the past to meet them, and you're getting there now. So like I said, some of you it's going to be platonic, some of you it's going to be romantic. It's whatever you're drawing into your reality. It's coming. And don't push it away. Do not push away your blessings when they come. You're going to be a little doubtful to start with because you've been through so much and you've had so many things beat you up in your past. But you're also going to get this warm feeling. You're going to know that your gut, that it is for you and it is the right way to go. Just go with it and open yourself up for this. Open yourself up for love in a real relationship, whether it's friendship or romantic. You've got to open up your heart. And I know how hard that is because, guys, I've been kicked in the teeth so many times. But I've taken a step back and I've really worked on me and worked on my healing and my own self-worth. And I love myself so much now. I don't care what other people think about me. I don't care what other people, I don't care. I am living my life for me, and I'm living it the way I want to live it, and I'm being authentic, and that's what matters to me. So just know that everything you've been through, it's going to be worth it, and know that you're worthy, you deserve it. That's the biggest thing. You've got to know that you're worthy and you deserve it. That's hard too for us that have really been through the mud and have really struggled our whole lives to realize that we are worth not having to struggle, you know. But that time's coming in our lives, so we've got to be ready. The next one is Ladybug. It says your goals are about to manifest in remarkable ways. Dreams are coming to fruition. Stop and enjoy this moment. It is important to let things flow at their natural pace. Rest assured that in due course of time, your wishes will come true. It's because you're doing all this work. It's because you're raising your vibration. And it's because you're envisioning and you can actually see what you want now. You know. So stay clear in that. Write it down. Meditate on it. Whatever it takes. Make a vision board. Whatever it takes for you to hone in on that vision and stay crystal clear on it. Do it, because you're drawing all that to yourself right now. The next one says, opportunities, the fox. You must be quick to move out of your comfort zone, especially when the situation calls for immediate responsiveness and flexibility. Open your mind to new ways of doing things. Once you do, get ready for good luck and opportunities to come your way. You've been asking for a while now for your reality to change, and it's getting ready to change very quickly. And so when this opportunity comes, you've got to be willing to take the leap, even if it changes everything, where you live, what you drive, whatever it is. It's going to be such an awesome opportunity. Make that leap. Do it. Say yes. And everything will fall into place. And you're going to be so just shocked and surprised at how your life's going to change just from taking that leap of faith and believing in yourself and believing that you deserve what's coming for you. And then pay it all forward. Do exactly what you promised you would do when you were given this vision. Pay it forward. And the last two I pulled from my friend, Halsey Wilder. She created her own deck, and I pulled two cards from it. First one was the Firekeeper. Tend your fire, not just for warmth, but for the light it gives to others. Everything you've been through, you're able now to be an inspiration to others. You're able to stand and give advice because you've actually been there, you've actually done it, and you've overcome it, and you can help others overcome things. You have already been through what others are going through now, and they will look to you for leadership and guidance. So it's time for you to step into that role. Quit being intimidated about it. Just do it. Be who you are, and it will shine through. And I'm speaking to myself in this too, because I'm like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to put myself out there. But every time I do it, I have people message me and tell me that they needed to hear what I had to say. And so the people that need to hear what you have to say, the people that are on your frequency, they're going to resonate with you. And it may be one or two people, or it may be 1,000 people. It may be 10,000 people. But put yourself out there. If you don't, you'll never know. And you're supposed to. That's why you've been through all this stuff, is so that you can share and help and guide others. The last one is the end. That's a good way to end the reading too. It says, every story must close for the soul to rise. The end is never the end. It's the beginning of the truth. So this cycle in your life is going to end. You've had other cycles in your life end. That's the circle of life. And you're going to move forward to this next new beautiful cycle. But you got to keep doing the work and open yourself up to it. And you're getting there. Just hang in there. I love you guys. If you know someone that this might resonate with, please share. Comment if you can. That helps it get in the algorithm and grow further. Share. And yeah, let's love each other, and let's help each other and guide each other through all this. That's what we're supposed to do, is walk each other home. Peace. Namaste.